Hey YouTube, today we're going to do a video on how to create your own long-term food storage using Mylar and oxygen absorbers. This is a very inexpensive way of storing long-term food. That'll last you 15 to 30 years very inexpensively, just by going to your warehouse club, buying food in bulk. You can go, so for example, I've got some pinto beans here. What is this? A 25-pound bag. Got a large bag of some pasta, a box of some salt that I'm gonna be packaging up today. So basically all you need is Mylar bags. These are 1-gallon bags. You can get them at anywhere online, Amazon or wherever. I actually got these at the LDS cannery. They sell them there for a few cents each. I also have these oxygen absorbers I put in this jar. Got those from the LDS cannery as well. They sell those there as well. And you're going to need some kind of iron. I'm using this hair straightening iron I nabbed out of my wife's drawer. And so you're going to need some food to package up, and you need some buckets to store them in. So it's actually really simple. All you do is take your bag, fill it up with food. So here I've already put in the pinto beans. And then what you're going to do, at least this is the way I do it. I've seen other people use an iron and press that against, like a board or something, which, to me seems a little bit more difficult. Using this hair straightener makes it really easy. So basically, let me see if I can put this down somewhere. I'm going to fold this over. And the iron. Get out as much air as you can. Basically seal the top. Probably 1 inch or so. That's what I've been doing. Go over that several times, make sure it's tightly sealed. And then cleans out all the air. You can also use a vacuum to suck out all the remaining air, but actually I didn't put in the oxygen absorber yet, so it's actually a good idea to seal it partway like that. Grab an oxygen absorber, put it in there. I have a bunch, so I'm going to put 2 in just to make sure. Stick it in there, and then seal the rest of it up, the same way I did the other thing, the other half of the bag. And then you just let it sit overnight, and then, in the morning, you should have some bags that look like this. So these are ones I've done already. This one contains iodized salt, so you can end up with a salt package, end up with a brick like that. Here's some penne rigate noodles I did, so you can see how all the air has been sucked out of that. And here's some white rice. I probably did, a couple 100 pounds of rice. So this is, just one of the bags. You can see how all the air is sucked out of that. And then once you finish that, you want to get a bucket to store it in so that rodents, mice, water, won't damage your food. The Mylar is to keep out oxygen to keep your food fresh, and the bucket is to keep out anything else, especially bugs and water. So here I've got sugar in this bag, and sugar is the one exception of a food item where you don't want to put in an oxygen absorber. So this one you can see that it's not, like airtight. Sugar doesn't need an oxygen absorber, and it's gonna turn it into, a rock. Pretty much if you put oxygen in there, because oxygen or sugar isn't gonna go bad. So in this bag this bucket I've got 3 bags of sugar. A good idea is to mix up your items. So put 1 sugar, 1 you know, bag of rice, one beans, or whatever else you've got. So you've got like a super pail of a mixture of food. And then, you know, this one, you know, these are buckets, lids. I got it, you know, probably Walmart or Lowe's or whatever. Some of them have gaskets. This lid doesn't have a gasket on it, which is okay. I mean, as long as it'll seal the bucket and keep out any critters, then it's good. And you do a bunch of those, pile them up, and you'll have food safely stored for many years. Don't need to worry about it. Don't need to think about it. And, you know, 20, 30 years, you'll have food. All right, thanks.